Hawks lose 3-1 to the Seattle Kraken. Yes, you're hearing me right. The Hawks go into Seattle after playing one of their best games against the Minnesota Wild. They go to Seattle playing probably one of their worst games of the season. They could not figure out how to play against the trap of the Seattle Kraken. That's how this game went, and that's how this game was played. The Hawks could not get into the offensive zone, get some shots on net until late in the game, and it bit them. That's how this was. The Hawks could not figure out how to get the offensive opportunities. They were trapped. Seattle played the trap and played it perfectly. The Hawks just couldn't get out of their own skin. It just looked bad, frankly. The first two periods of play, horrible by the Chicago Blackhawks. Third period of play, a lot better effort, having some chances, getting opportunities, but we still lose it 3-1 to the Seattle Kraken. Shots per period, 3-10. Yeah, 3-10 in favor for Seattle in the first. 6-10 in favor for Seattle in the second. 10-6 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks in the third. Total shots on goal, 19-26 in favor for Seattle. Not enough shots on goal, not enough opportunity to get into the offensive zone. Cost you in this game. Power play, Hawks went 0 for 1 because of an abbreviated power play the Hawks get because a stupid penalty by Steph Jones off a stupid slingshot entry for the Hawks on the power play leads to an interference call, ending the Hawks power play. Where the Kraken went 1 for 3 on that same abbreviated power play, they get an opportunity and scored. Hits 9-14 in favor for Seattle. 15-11 for shots blocked in favor for the Blackhawks. The Hawks were in the defensive zone way too much. They could not get out of the neutral zone at all. It was ugly. They looked bad. They played bad and couldn't figure out how to actually perform. So let's get into the game, shall we? In the first period, it was actually a little bit more successful than the shots on goal tallied. In the first, 10 minutes of play, it was high-paced play, fast back and forth hockey, and a lot of action. Hawks barely had shots on goal, but they were able to get in the offensive zone. It was the Seattle Kraken who were shooting and getting the chances. Mrazek stood strong. Decord didn't have to face much. We go to the second period, remaining 0-0. Into the second period, it's Seattle who gets on the board quick. At 4:18 in the second period, Matty Beniers scores his fourth of the season, assisted by Jared McCann and Oliver Bjorkström to make it a 1-0 game for Seattle. What happens here? Kurashev gets interfered in the offensive zone and no penalty was called. Puck goes down the ice, 2-on-1 break for Seattle. Teravainen caught diving to try and deflect the puck. Goes off his stick on that 2-on-1 break. Jones was the lone defenseman, and McCann to Beniers. Beniers one times it in. Hawks down by 1. And that 1 goal deficit remained after this period. The Kraken had more chances moving the puck, keeping the Hawks stuck in the neutral zone. Can't get out of the offense into the offensive zone. Hawks look terrible. We go to this third period of play in this ugly game, and it was a bunch of the same. Kraken gets on the board to add to their lead, and it comes at 1:34 on the power play. Jaden Schwartz scores his fourth of the season assisted by Chandler Stevenson and Evans to make it a 2-0 lead for Seattle. But the Hawks were able to answer pretty quick because at 3:22 in the third period, scored by number 8, Ryan Donato, his 8th of the season, coming unassisted as he comes into the offensive zone, shoots it onto the post and banks it into the net off of the skate of Joey Decord. And then Hawks are on the board. Momentum starts to swing. The Hawks get some chances after this battle and getting some momentum. But they weren't able to prevail because late in the game, with an empty net, Seattle was able to bury it at 1941 in the third period. Brandon Tanev just puts it in the empty net for his 5th of the year to make it a 3-1 final for Seattle. This game was ugly. It was. They played bad. It looked bad. They didn't have what it took. They didn't play at all first 40 minutes of play. It took them the final 20 to come in and try and do something, but it wasn't enough because that's how this Hawks team has been known to play this season, it felt like. So, down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I know you did not enjoy the outcome because of how they played. And most of all, gotta do better, Hawks.